much, Meredith. Heavy snowfall and numbing temperatures are keeping parts of the country in a deep freeze. Much of western New York is under a state of emergency due to a lake effect snowstorm. Commercial vehicles are banned in both directions of I-90 along a nearly 134-mile stretch to the Pennsylvania line. The weather's so bad, one woman recounted being stuck in her car overnight with her 4 children. Despite the frigid temperatures, people are hitting the roads, the rails, and the skies following the holiday week. Now, we have live team coverage. Audrey Puente has been tracking all of it in the Weather Center, including the bitter cold weather. But we begin with our Stephanie Bertini. She's live at Newark Airport. How is the big travel night looking out there, Stephanie?
You know, Arthur, it's been so busy at airports across the nation, and delays are never something a traveler wants to deal with, especially over a holiday. Here at Newark Liberty International Airport on this Sunday after Thanksgiving, some delays on the board impacting travelers like this woman.
I'm trying to get my kids home so we can go to school tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
She and her kids came to spend the holidays with family in New Jersey. When did you leave Orlando?
We left Thursday. It was Thanksgiving Day.
And getting here was smooth, she says. Now she's at the mercy of a delayed flight home. What was it like when you saw the notification on your phone that there's going to be delays?
I just ignored it because at this point, like, what am I going to do, you know?
Traveling in general is unpredictable. Over the holidays, delays and cancellations come along with increased crowds.
Everything went well. Just a little bit of long lines in TSA.
Across the nation, TSA projecting 18.3 million passengers to be screened between the Tuesday before Thanksgiving and the Monday after, with this Sunday after Thanksgiving projected to be the busiest day of the holiday travel stretch. Among the travelers here at Newark, this long-distance couple saying goodbye after spending Thanksgiving together. She's on her way home to Atlanta with only good things to say about the trip and the travel.
My flight wasn't delayed. I got through TSA on time. It was ideal for this trip.
Delays are never fun. This couple is waiting around Newark Airport tonight and waiting to find out when they'll get on their plane to South Africa.
Anxiety, I think that's it. Annoyance, that's it.
That's a few ways to describe what dealing with delays and cancellations can be like. From the skies to roadways, getting back home, not too easy for many of those who chose to drive for a Thanksgiving holiday trip. The nation projection from AAA, 79.9 million to hit the roads, driving 50 miles away from home or more for the Thanksgiving holiday. Around any holiday, traffic is expected, but snow in upstate and western New York creating extra issues on the roadways this weekend. Back at the airport, this mom reminded when it comes to holiday travel, packing patience is always necessary.
I'm just going to finish my coffee. Hopefully that keeps me up and take it from there.
And as we wrap up Thanksgiving travel, we know, Arthur, the holiday travel season, well, it's just getting started. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Stephanie. Well, let's bring in meteorologist Audrey Puente for our first look at the forecast. And Audrey, sometimes we dig out just a pair of gloves or a hat, but it feels like it's time to break out the entire arsenal.
I think you need it, definitely, Arthur. It feels like winter outside, and that was the case all day long today as our temperatures were below average for this time of year. A lot of our high readings are in the upper 30s across the tri-state area. And right now, we've dropped to below the freezing mark up in White Plains, as well as over in Poughkeepsie and Sussex, where readings there are in the 20s. We're at 29 also down the shore in Belmar, and we're dry on the radar. We have mainly clear skies out there. That's going to help our temperatures drop significantly as we go further on through the night. In fact, tomorrow's morning's lows may be in the teens in some of the suburbs here. Here's some of that lake effect snow action that we just saw from the earlier video. We are seeing a lot of snow across central portions of New York, and we're going to get a taste of some snow across our region, it looks like, by midweek. But in the meantime, tonight, we're going with clear skies, and our overnight lows will be mainly below the freezing mark across the entire region. We're in store for a cold snap here for the next several days. I'll have the details coming up. Arthur?
All right, thank you, Audrey. On Long Island tonight, an outpouring of love and support for the family of a 17-year-old boy who died after he lost consciousness while on the ice during an intermission of a hockey game. This happened last night at the Oyster Bay Skating Center. Police say after the teen passed out, people on the scene immediately began administering CPR until an ambulance arrived. The 17-year-old was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The cause of his death is still under investigation. An official on the Upper West Side ending the alarm tonight after a recent crime spree has residents there, quote, living in fear and afraid for their children. Now, high-profile cases in recent months, including this one where an 81-year-old woman was sucker punched by a 37-year-old suspect, in addition to a tourist being slashed, a shooting at a McDonald's, and multiple carjackings. According to an NYPD report, robberies in that area are up more than 30% compared to last year, and felony assaults are up more than 10%. City Council member Gail Brewer is now demanding the new police commissioner increase police presence, and she says it has already been drastically cut down.
It's never been like this before. And the answer, at a recent police meeting at the 2-0 precinct, we learned that there are 79 police officers and there used to be 120. We need more cops.
To increasing police presence, the city council member says the city needs to address how it handles cases of mentally ill individuals that are a threat to others. A family whose son was taken hostage by Hamas more than a year ago has renewed hope tonight. When we come back, the father of Edan Alexander, speaking out at a rally in Central Park, explains how he found out his son is still alive. And did it take 3 feet of snow to slow the Buffalo Bills down? We're showing you how fans stepped up to dig out Highmark Stadium.
That's below normal for this time of year, but we will have plenty of sunshine. We'll be at 42 on Tuesday. Wednesday, watch out for those showers coming in here. Some of them will be in the form of snow. That's off to the north and west. It'll be rain here in the city as we go into Thursday morning. It'll be cold on Friday, and we have another chance of showers on Saturday as temperatures stay below normal for this time of year. Stay tuned. More of the 10 o'clock news will be back right after this commercial break.
All right, it's time now for a look ahead at some stories happening this week. Closing arguments are expected tomorrow in the Daniel Penny manslaughter trial. Prosecutors claim the Marine veteran held Jordan Neely in a chokehold for too long, causing his death on a subway last year. But Penny's lawyers say he was trying to protect his fellow passengers and never intended to kill Neely. If Penny is found guilty, he could face 15 years behind bars. Giving Tuesday is this week. Nonprofit One Warm Coat is partnering with the House of Good Deeds to give away 2,700 free coats to adults in need. The event is Tuesday at Avenue D and East 3rd Street. And it's about to get merry and bright at Rockefeller Center. The iconic tree lighting is this Wednesday starting at 8 p.m. After that, the tree will be lit daily from 5 a.m. to midnight through mid-January, along with the traffic. Well, we are in the middle of the Super Bowl shopping season, while Black Friday deals are still being extended even now. Cyber Monday begins in a matter of hours. Spending this holiday weekend has set new records, but how is Cyber Monday different from Black Friday, and how can you take advantage of it all? Experts say while Black Friday focuses on specific doorbuster deals to excite customers and get them to the store, Cyber Monday deals are much more broad, which means you have more choices. For that, our shopping expert tells us what to buy and how to be smart with what we spend.
It really depends on the categories. So the categories that are the most deeply discounted around right now, where you know you're getting a reliably good deal, are tech, small home appliances, fall apparel, and then also beauty. So that's kind of the first piece of it. The second thing that I would say is that you should always be shopping with a retailer that offers a price match guarantee.
Well, retailers that have that price match guarantee will allow you to buy something tomorrow, but if the price goes down even lower in December, they will allow you to get a credit for the difference. We're going to be right back, but first, let's take a look at what we need to know about tomorrow's commute.